I don't want you taking Bobby to South America. I think we can just sit down and talk about it calmly and rationally.
I think I've said all I have to say.
Why are you being so pig-headed?
Can we stop by Grandpa's and say goodbye to Scout?
I'm not sure. You'll have to ask your dad.
Thanks for helping me pack.
Well, you're welcome.
Mom, when did you get here?
I just got here just now. Hello, Pilar. Hello.
Can I get those?
I'm glad you're here. Did you come to say goodbye?
I showed her the plane tickets, Jesse.
Yeah.
She seemed to like the idea.
Well, who wouldn't like the idea of going to Paris, huh?
Yeah. It's the most beautiful city in the world, Jesse.
Yeah.
At least I think so. And Cindy's always wanted to go. You know? She just got to get better so we can make the trip.
Yeah, she will.
Ain't just been in there a long time.
It hasn't been that long. Presto.
Oh, is her fever down? It is?
I think she's going to be all right.
Oh my God. Oh, did you hear that, Jesse? She's gonna be all right. Cindy, she's gonna be all right.
Well, I can't help worrying. They should have been there a long time ago.
Well, the bad weather can't have helped.
What bad weather?
Isn't it snowing there?
No.
Well, we're about to get quite a storm up here, but we always get more snow than you do in the valley. I hope Natalie has snow tires.
She does.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be here soon.
Well, will you call me as soon as they show up?
Of course.
Thanks, Lois. Bye. Oh, God in heaven, let them be all right.
Oh, there we are, sweetheart. Mama's back. Oh, it is cold out there. I was hoping I could find a house or a gas station. But there's nothing in sight, and these shoes are too slippery to walk in. Come here, let me have your little hand. But I put a flare up in the road, okay? And somebody's going to see us. It's all right. Now, sweetheart, listen. We're going to have to stay right here until someone finds us. But we're going to be all right. God bless you, my darling. Oh, we're going to catch cold. You'll see. We're going to be all right. I promise you. We're going to be all right. Let's get your little name. You're leaving tonight?
Yep. Clara has a nephew my age, and she says he'll teach me Spanish if I help him learn English. He speaks a little English, right?
A little. If you'll excuse me, I haven't been able to find my briefcase. I think I left it in the car. Sweetheart, sit down. Do you want to go to South America?
Nina.
I want him to answer the question, Cliff.
I want to be with Dad.
Oh, I love you so much. I'm going to miss you so much.
I'll miss you, too.
Oh, I hate you being so far away.
All right. And Dad says I could call you sometimes. Listen, I'd better go help Pilar. I think Dad put my sleeping bag on top of her briefcase.
I love you as high as the sky.
I love you as deep as the sea.
You believe me now? I'm not forcing him to go with me. I'm going to take good care of him.
It doesn't make it right.
You think what you want,
It
okay?
stinks.
Nina, here we go again.
No. The only reason why he's going to go to South America is because he's afraid that he's going to lose you again. He thought that you were dead, and now you're back, and he doesn't want to ever take his eyes off of you again. Cliff, and you've filled his head with all sorts of stories of adventure, and you're going to take him away from me.
We've already been through all this.
Then answer me a question. If this is right, why are you and Pilar sneaking off into the night like this? You weren't going to tell me that he was gone. I was going to come here, and you would have just left, wouldn't you?
Look,
Because you're wrong. You know it, and I know it, and Matt and I are going to stop you.
And my client feels that his wife's rights are being trampled on by these actions and that the child's welfare is in jeopardy. Therefore, we're requesting that you issue an ex parte order requiring Dr. Warner to appear at a hearing next week in order to decide what's best for the child.
Well, if the wife is so concerned, why isn't she here?
Well, I can answer that, Your Honor. You see, my wife is hoping that the child's father will do the right thing. I, on the other hand, don't have as much faith in him as she does.
Are you telling me she doesn't know you're here?
Well, she knows that I'm seeing a lawyer about it, you see, but Dr. Warner is planning to leave the country and take the boy with him, and Mr. Maxwell here said that we could stop him with a restraining order.
Mr. Maxwell, do you have any proof that Dr. Warner plans to take his son out of the country?
No, sir.
Judge, he told me and my wife. I mean, what more proof do you need?
Mr. Conley, I was addressing your attorney. And I should tell you, when Mr. Maxwell requested this appointment, I was in the middle of a family dinner. I'm only here now because of our long-standing friendship. And you're telling me you don't have any proof to back up your allegations.
Look, Judge, I'm real sorry about your dinner, but I'm trying to protect my family.
Matt, calm down.
Listen, Cliff quit his job. Now, he told me and my wife that he was taking the boy and going to El Gordo. Do you know what kind of a country El Gordo is? Huh? It's one of the most politically unstable countries in the world. Every week there are killings and kidnappings and political uprisings. If Dr. Warner wants to go there, he's an adult. That's his decision. But you can't sit there and tell me that he should be allowed to take that boy down to El Gordo with him, fly that boy right out of my wife's life, huh? And take him down to a country where the longevity of the people in power is 2 months max?
Mr. Conley, it sounds to me like no one can tell you anything.
You've had your say. Now, will you let me handle it?
Judge, look, I'm sorry. I appreciate you coming here tonight. But damn it, I love my wife. All right? And I can't sit idly by and see that little boy wrenched from her life. That boy is her life. If Warner is allowed to leave the country and take that boy with him legally, then I say there's something wrong with the entire legal system.
New suit.
Very observant.
It's nice.
Well, you see, I have this big date tonight.
Oh, really?
This gorgeous woman is taking me out for a romantic candlelit dinner and some dancing and all that, you know.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah. Show looks great, no?
Yes, it does, but would you forget about work, please, tonight and concentrate on us?
I am, hey. I'm all set,
Oh, Jeremy, thank God you're still here.
Wilma, what is it?
Natalie and Timmy, I'm scared to death.
Now, calm down. What happened?
Natalie took Timmy over to visit a friend in Greenville. You've heard her mention Lois Harrison.
Yeah, sure.
Well, anyway, they left ages ago, and they're still not there. And I called Lois, and she hadn't heard a word, and she said it's snowing, and the roads are slippery, and they're expecting a big storm. Jeremy, I'm afraid there's been an accident.
Oh, Mrs. Marlowe, I'm sure someone would have called if there were any...
Well, if they could get to a phone, but what if they're stranded someplace? Jeremy, I hate to ask you, but could you go and look for them?
Have you tried the highway patrol?
Well, of course I have, and they said that they just started plowing the main roads, and there are a lot of motorists stranded up that way.
Well, then I'm sure in that case they'll find them soon.
Oh, no.
Now, what?
I just remembered. The last time that Natalie drove up there, she mentioned to me a shortcut that she took, and it was some back road through the mountain. It came out on a rocky road, and it went right straight to Lois's, and I bet you anything that's the way she went. Oh, God. I'd ask Benny, but he's in Boston.
I'll see what I can find out.
Jeremy, thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm going with you.
No, there's no need to.
Oh, he's right. You'd freeze in that dress.
Well, I can go home and change.
No, there's no time. I'll call you as soon as I find something, okay?
I will be right here.
All right. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Drive carefully.
I will.
Call me.
I will.
Call me.
I will.
I hope you find them. Well, the way you're dressed, looked like you two had a big evening planned.
Yes, we did.
Well, I'm sorry about that, but I guess you'd agree that my daughter and her son's life is more important than a night on the town.
Well, of course. Start. Damn it, start. Oh, sweetheart. Sweetheart, your mother sure can't get herself into some messes. Do you know that? Oh, I know, and you must be freezing. Oh, come here, honey, come here. I tell you what, we're gonna cuddle. We're gonna cuddle up, and we're gonna stay nice and warm. You'll see. Give me your arm. Come on. Come on. Give me your arm. Let's come through here. Oh, honey, I know. I know. I'm sorry. You ready? Come here. Come here. Come to Mama. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes. That's my big boy. Yes. Yes, we're gonna cuddle up. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna get into the back seat. We've got more room, and we're gonna take our favorite book, and we're gonna take our Bearsy, and we're gonna get in the back, and we're gonna stay nice and warm, okay? Okay, honey? You ready? You ready? Oh, that's my... Come on. Oh. Oh, it's cold. Come on, sweetheart. Come on. Oh, that's my boy. I know, honey. Oh, I know. I know. It's so cold. Come here. We're going to stay wrapped up, and we're going to play a game, all right? We're going to play a game, honey. You want to play Itsy Bitsy Spider? Come here. You show me? What's the matter, baby? Come here. Come here. Oh, my honey, I tell you what. It's a book. I know it's freezing. I know, but someone's going to come with us. You'll see. Come on, honey. We can't go to sleep. Let's read our book. Who's this? Who's this? Is that the kitty cat? That's the kitty cat, right? It's a kitty cat, right? You love your kitty cat. And who's that? Dad. Who's that? That's a baby doll, you know. Oh, my darling, I'm so sorry. Who's that? What's that? That's a car. That's right. That's a car. And this? What's this doing thing? That's a plane, isn't it? Is that a plane? I know. We can't go to sleep. We have to stay awake. We can't go to sleep in this.
Really enjoy reading, especially when it's a good review.
You're gonna be all right, Cindy. Angie said so. Yeah, you got a little more color in your cheeks, you know that? You're feeling better, aren't you?
You look so tired.
Oh, no, don't worry about me. I'm fine. You should have heard Scott and Frankie when I gave them the good news. They started shouting and carrying on. They both sent their love, and Pat got on the phone and said they're gonna have a celebration. She's gonna make brownies and homemade ice cream.
That's nice. Thank you.
It was Angie and the nurses. They're the ones that are making you better.
Oh. Oh. No medication in the world could have done what you did, don't you know that? It was your love and your prayers. That's what gave me the strength to get well.
I love you so much. So much.
She's looking a little better.
Yeah.
Must be a great feeling, huh? Being a doctor and being able to pull somebody through like that. Hey, you okay? No, you're not. You're exhausted.
I'm just feeling a little down.
I guess that's because you've been sitting on your emotions all this time. I know how hard you've been working to get Cindy through all of this and how worried you are. But come on, she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be okay. Check her out.
Jesse, we were lucky this time. The PCP we can control, but she's got viral pneumonia retreating. And I keep wondering what's going to be next and praying it will be something we can cure.
Hey, you said people can live for years with AIDS, right? You told me that yourself.
It's crisis after crisis, and eventually we're going to lose her.
Angela, listen. Now, when you start feeling like this, I want you to think about something, okay? And you remember Cindy when she first came to the clinic? You remember that? You remember how her life was? I mean, she was alone. She had no job. She had no friends. You are the one that helped everything change for her. Everything you've done for her. Look at it, Angela.
Jesse, it doesn't make any difference. She's going to die.
Baby, look in there. Because of you, Cindy and Scott, they've got a home. A real home with people that really care for them. Look at Stuart. He loves her. He loves her so much. None of us are guaranteed 100 years on this earth, Angela, but it helps to know that somebody is here and cares. The way I see it, Cindy's damn lucky to have you as a friend.
I'm tired. You too?
Yes, I'm drained. Relieved.
Why don't we just have something light for supper? Maybe an omelet? What do you say?
Barbara, what are you doing here?
Good evening, Brooke.
Have you been waiting long?
No, not long at all. Your husband asked me to stop by.
Sorry I'm late. Darling, I'm afraid Barb and I have some business to discuss.
Oh, fine. All right. I'll leave you alone.
Thank you.
It sounded urgent on the phone.
It is. Have you seen these circulation figures?
So that's it.
They worry me, Barbara.
Ah, come on, Adam. They're not down by much. And besides, it's inevitable when there's a change in management.
Bull. Get them up. You have 3 months.
3 months? Whoa!
The latest market research figures show there's been a decided drop in the female readership, the 25 to 40 range.
Yes, I'm aware of that, and I've got some excellent ideas on how to reach them.
Fine. Talk to me.
Okay, for openers, I'd like an investment column. I think an investment column for women, preferably written by one, would have a great appeal.
Maybe.
And one on health and exercise, and maybe one on travel.
Mothers.
What?
Mothers. How are you going to reach them?
Well, I'm sorry. On that note, I draw a complete blank. Are you planning on turning Tempo into a parenting magazine? I hope not.
No, but I think we should acknowledge their existence.
Well, then why don't you ask the little woman? I'm sure she's a veritable font of information on the subject.
I have no intention of mentioning this to Brooke. Perhaps you've forgotten that she's the competition, but you're right. She is precisely the kind of woman we're trying to reach. She personifies today's woman. Someone who successfully juggles marriage, motherhood, and a fulfilling career.
Yeah, she's a marvel. She should be Mother of the Year.
That's a great idea.
Excuse me?
Matt?
That's right, and he's talking to a lawyer right now, and he's finding out what our rights are.
What is it, our rights garbage? Conley has no rights when it's concerned.
Okay, my rights. My rights, and I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to sign a divorce agreement that gives you sole custody of Bobby.
I see. So it isn't enough. Matt takes my wife, now he's going to take my son.
It's not a matter of... Cliff, it's not a matter of him taking anything away from you. It's a matter of how much Bobby needs me, how much I need him. And Matt is just backing me 100% on this.
Oh, but that's very sweet.
I'm going to fight you with everything that I have.
Don't you threaten me. I don't give a damn what your lawyers say. I will take my son wherever I want.
Cliff, it's not a matter of conflict. It's a matter of what is best for Bobby. And I know that you don't care about me anymore, but what is best for him? He's just a little boy. And I'm his mother.
No, you're not. I mean, not really.
I'm not his natural mother. But I was there when he was delivered. And I helped Sybil with the delivery, and I took care of her, and I took care of your son. And I have loved him ever since he drew his first breath. And I'm the only mother that he has ever known. How can you say this to me? Especially when you know how much I've wanted a child.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know how much you love Bobby. I know Bobby loves you. Look, I'm doing what I think is the right thing. I think one day you'll see that. If you don't mind, I got a lot of packing I gotta do.
A big promotional campaign. Tempo sponsors the Mother of the Year contest.
So what's the prize, Adam? A year's supply of disposable diapers?
We'll find something appropriate. Naturally, the honor of winning would be the main thing.
Naturally.
We'll profile women from all over the country. Working mothers, at-home mothers, celebrities, late-in-life mothers. Women from every social and economic background.
Single mothers?
Maybe. Sure. Why not in today's market?
Tell me, Adam, is all this enthusiasm for the idea, or to see your prediction come true?
What prediction?
The one about Brooke becoming Mother of the Year.
It's not funny. Barbara, I want to see Tempo's circulation exceed trends. That's all. Are you with me or not?
What choice do I have? Of course I'm with you, Adam. It's just this 3-month deadline. I mean, I want to beat trend too, but why the urgency? There is something you are not telling me. Come on.
Trust me. I have my reasons.
What he did neglect to tell you, though, is that he and I have a bet.
A bet? Oh. How nice. So what's the bet, Adam?
I think she should know. I think your editor-in-chief has the right to know what's at stake.
How much is something like that?
That particular one is $1,200.
$1,200? I think I'll take up art. Why haven't we heard something?
Well, Mrs. Marlowe, you said yourself he has a long way to go.
Oh, I know, you're right. I'm just so worried about Natalie and that little boy being stranded out in some dark back road.
I wish I'd gone with him.
Well, that wouldn't help. Then Jeremy'd have 3 people to worry about.
You know, Mrs. Marlowe, there's really no need for you to stay here. I mean, wouldn't you be more comfortable at home? I can call you as soon as I hear anything.
No, I'm going to stay right here. This way we can keep each other company. Oh, it's strange how history repeats itself, isn't it?
What do you mean?
Well, I was just thinking about Jeremy and Natalie. He has come to her rescue so many times. Oh, boy, they were a pair, those two. I cannot tell you the number of nights I sat up waiting for them to come home, worried about where they'd been, what they're up to, and in the winter worrying about icy roads. But he always brought her home safely. I just pray he does that tonight.
I remember you saying that they were childhood sweethearts.
Oh, yes, you seldom saw one without the other, and they used to talk on the phone for hours.
That sounds like a case of puppy love.
Puppy love? Who's talking about puppy love? Jeremy and Natalie went together for years. They were going to get married. He didn't tell you that?
No.
Well, it was a sad day when they broke up. And then Natalie married Alex. Well, of course, I always knew it was on the rebound. But Jeremy was her true love.
Come on, where is she?
I know I'm right here, baby. Come here, I tell you what. I'll tell you what. Let's play Itsy Bitsy Spider. Let me see. Show me the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Itsy Bitsy Spider in a water spout. Out came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. Itsy Spider in a water spout again. You love the story about the sugar plum tree, don't you? No, you don't want to hear the sugar plum tree. Old MacDonald.
In a
Yes, you are. Look at your legs, they're so strong. Your legs are so strong. Oh, Mommy loves you so much. Mommy loves you. So Hi. Oh, Matt, isn't she beautiful? Isn't she just the most beautiful, happy baby in the whole world?
Yes, she is, and that's the way it's going to stay if I've got anything to do about it.
We are so lucky to have you. Cliff,
I'm here for the baby, Nina.
what are you talking about?
Get out of here, Warner.
Read it.
Matt, what does it say?
It's a court order, Nina, granting me custody of the baby.
No, you can't do that. You can't do
I'm
that.
taking her to South America.
Matt, no, don't let him. Don't let him take her away. Don't let him take our baby away.
Look, I've had just about enough of you, Warner.
You're way out of line, Matt. Tell him, Nina.
Tell him what?
The truth. That little girl isn't yours. She's mine. Isn't that right, Nina? She's my flesh and blood, just like Bobby, isn't she?
You're out of your mind, Warner. Tell him, Nina. Tell him the truth.
I can't. I can't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't know.
Nina. Nina. Nina.
I was dreaming. I was dreaming.
Seems like you had a nightmare. You want to tell me about it?
It is so good to see you smiling again.
It sure is. And guess what? We missed your cooking. No, we miss you, Cindy. We really do.
But he's right. We do miss your cooking. But mostly we miss you.
Well, as soon as I get back, my first day, I'll cook something. And you're invited.
Oh, first you've got to get your strength back.
Don't forget, we got some other important plans, too, right?
What kind of plans?
You tell her.
Well, Stuart and I are going to go to Paris.
Oh, Cindy, that's wonderful.
Just as soon as she's up to it, so you gotta hurry and make her well, okay?
Stuart's going to take me to the Louvre.
And to the Eiffel Tower, we're gonna go down, take a boat ride down the Seine. And we're gonna go to Montmartre, where all the painters live.
Oh, it sounds like a wonderful dream.
Oh, look, I promised Scott I'd come by and bring him a surprise.
Oh, you're spoiling him.
Oh, so what? Everybody needs a little spoiling. Isn't that right, Angie?
Oh, absolutely.
I'll see you later, okay?
Give Scott my love.
Okay.
This one happy guy. That's what it really is. You know, he refused to leave here until he knew that you were going to be okay.
I know. He sat right there in that chair.
I am so happy about you and Stuart.
Angie, I owe you so much. Not just for being my doctor, but for being my friend.
Cindy, you don't have to thank me for that.
Oh, if you hadn't talked to me, I would have shut Stuart out of my life. I would have missed out on so much.
Oh, Cindy, that's so true. That's so true.
Natalie, are you all right? Natalie. 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 Natalie, wake up. Wake up. Look at me. Look at me, Natalie. You on your way to Greenville. The car's in a ditch.
Oh, Timothy, oh, are you all right?
I think he's fine. You okay, little boy? Here.
The car wouldn't get started, and I couldn't get the heat turned on.
Just as well. Just as well. With the engine going, you could have died of carbon monoxide poisoning.
How on earth did you find this?
We'll talk about this later. Now, we've got to warm you up, too.
Okay, where's your car?
You don't want to know.
What happened?
In the last curve, I hit a rock, hidden by the snow. The axle looks like a pretzel. We're going to have to walk out of here.
Walk, Jeremy. I can't walk. You should see the shoes. I mean, I wasn't ready.
We don't have any choice. It's okay. I'm going to take care of Timothy, and you'll manage the best you can. Half a mile away, I saw a cabin. Luckily, they might have a phone.
Half a mile?
You can do it. Come on, little fellow.
Here, let me put his hat on.
We're going on a hike. Cover yourself.
Here.
Come on, right in my coat.
That's a good boy.
Come on here. That's a good boy. Come on.
Hold on to Jeremy.
Now, you
right?
cover yourself. Come on, little fellow.
I dreamt I was losing Bobby, and I am. I'm losing Bobby because Cliff is leaving tonight.
Tonight?
Yeah, we have to go and stop him, Matt.
We have. Hey, take it easy. The judge ruled in our favor.
He did?
Yeah. Cliff is going to be served a summons by the sheriff tonight. He can't leave the country. Not until a hearing, at least.
Oh, Matt. Oh, Matt, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Is he going to make it there in time?
Oh, yes. I talked to him personally. He knows how important it is. Hey, if it was up to me, I'd give you sole custody.
I don't want to have sole custody. Cliff is Bobby's father. He loves him so much. I just don't want him to take him away. I don't want him to take him away from Pine Valley.
Then you've got your wish.
Well, I think that we have all the luggage.
Great. Bobby? Listen, I just called the taxi. You about ready?
Well, I have a few more things to do.
Well, like what?
The rabbit cage. I have to finish painting it.
Well, you don't have to do that.
Yes, I do. I promised Miss Long.
Oh, well, I realize that. Can't somebody else do that?
Dad, you always told me, never be a quitter.
Yeah, I realize that, but this is different.
Okay. I'll go call Miss Mom and see if
Wait, Slugger, come here. Have a seat. I think you and I need a little man-to-man chat.
About what?
About our trip. You realize that every time I bring it up, you change the subject? You know, that might lead a guy to think maybe you changed your mind. Have you? Bobby, tell me. Would you rather stay in Pine Valley?
And one thing led to another. First thing I knew it, I was saying that there was no way that Trend could generate the advertising revenue the Tempo could, and now I have to prove it. That's why I had the market research survey done.
Which indicates that we have to reach women between 25 and 40.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. So you'd like me to help you win your bet?
Will you?
Sure.
Good. Keep in mind that project we were discussing.
What project?
Not a word. I'll see you in the office in the morning.
Yes.
Here.
Oh, thank you. night.
Good night, Barbara. You forgot to mention one thing to her, darling, and that is if you win the bet, I'll be replacing her.
I'm going to strangle you now.
Oh, Barbara's safe. I have no intention of losing.
Oh, is that so?
By the way, I noticed that the QE2 is scheduled for a round-the-world cruise in June, so I think you should go down and check the availability of a wonderful first-class cabin. Hmm?
If you think you can run tempo from the high seas, I'll go along with that. Let's do that again. Stuart, how's Cindy?
She's feeling a lot better. So am I.
I'm very glad, Stuart.
I want to thank you both for being there. It meant a lot to me.
We care a lot about Cindy. I'm glad she's on the mend.
I got something to tell you. It's really important, and it's going to be a surprise, I think.
What is it?
I want you and Brooke to be the first ones to know. I'm going to ask Cindy to marry me.
Is anybody here? Get in here.
Oh, Chairman, I think it's colder in here than it is out there.
Well, at least we're out of the snow.
Oh, honey.
Come on, sit down in here. Try to warm up your feet.
Come on.
You okay? All right, here. Here's those sheets. At least they're dry.
It's summer.
I'm gonna look for a phone.
Stay here.
I'm gonna put some light on. There we go. Let me see if there's a phone somewhere.
A phone? I wouldn't hold out for a phone.
You try to keep warm. And keep Timothy warm. You okay, Timothy? It's okay. Here's a plug.
Did you find one?
Yeah.
We found a phone.
It's disconnected.
What do we do? It's like an icebox in here, Jeremy.
Natalie, you're much better off here than sitting in that car. It's okay, baby.
I know.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
Listen to me. We're out of the wind. We're out of the snow. We can count our blessings. And look, there's a fireplace. As soon as I have a fire going on, we'll be warm till help comes.
Jeremy,
It's okay, baby.
I didn't pass the car. I didn't even see a house on the way out here. How is anyone ever going to find us?
It's not gonna storm forever, right? As soon as it stops, I'll go and get some help. It'll be okay.
In other words, we're stuck here for the night.
Stuart.
When did you decide this?
Well, I've wanted to ask her for a long time, but I couldn't work up my nerve. But now that I'm going to be taking her to Paris, I'm going to ask her there.
Paris? Stuart, Cindy is very ill. She can't go flying off to Paris.
Well, she can't now, but she's gonna get better very soon, Adam. She's really looking forward to the trip. What, aren't you happy for me?
Of course I'm happy for you.
But Stuart, even though Cindy's better now, she's never gonna be completely well. When you take the marriage vow, you promise to love her for better or worse, in sickness or in health.
He's right.
That's what I want to do. I want to take care of her, and Scott, too. The way you take care of Brooke and Laura. I want to be her husband.
Stuart, if that's what you want, then we both wish you all the happiness in the world.
I wish you and Cindy all the best.
Thanks, Adam.
Cindy is getting herself a very special man.
I want you to let me know if there's anything you need. Anything at all. The wedding, the honeymoon, anything, you understand?
I'm I'm so lucky.
I want to go, Dad.
Well, you don't seem like it.
There's just a few more things I have to pack. It all doesn't fit into that box you gave me.
Well, like what?
My catcher's mitt and my model airplanes. And my train set.
Well, we may have to leave the trains behind.
Why don't I go upstairs and see how much there really is?
Great, thanks. Listen, I don't need you trying to protect my feelings, okay? And tell me the truth. Are you going to South America to please me? Hey, I thought you were excited about this trip.
I was. I mean, I am.
Look at me. I need you to be really honest. What you think, what you want is very important. So I need you to tell me. You're the most important thing in my life, and I want you to be happy.
I am.
Well, you don't seem that way. Was it your mom's visit? Is that what upset you? Look, I know you're gonna miss her very much. I know that. Hey, don't make me guess, okay? Tell me, what are you feeling?
I love Mom a lot. And I know I'll miss her a lot.
I had a feeling that might be it.
But she won't miss me. Not very much, anyway. So I think we should go.
Whoa, 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 back up, back up. Your mom loves you more than anything in the world.
Not anymore. Dad, she's having another baby.
This is Jim McKay. Tonight, live from Calgary, the ladies' short program in figure skating, plus the men's giant slalom and more, starting at 8 Eastern on ABC Sports.